name is David Gardner, and I'd like to thank you for being here tonight, just the interest you've shown. I believe most of you are like me, just more or less people who live in the county and just concerned about the future. My family and I, we live in Ennis. We moved here in 2000. I apologize, I have cars, so if I look down, I like to look at people I'm talking, I have to look out every once in a while. When we moved here in 2000, when my wife and I moved here in 2000, we settled and started a family. Now we call Ennis home. You know, it's when we moved here, I was a little apprehensive. I was recruited by the hospital, Ennis Regional Medical Center, to come here and practice. At that time, Ennis Regional was new. LifePoint had just taken over the hospital. There was a lot of variables at that time. The one thing, though, that regardless of the variables and the changes we saw, I remember the first person I met in Ennis, Texas. His name was Larry Dunkley. Him and his wife, Doris, they took us in. They treated us like family. It was a great thing. Since that time, that feeling of family has just gotten bigger, stronger. And that's why, you know, to this day, that's what's important to me. You know, eventually, medicine did well for a while. I practiced here at Gardner for 11 years. We had an office in Midlothian, Ennis, and Waxahachie. As involved as I was in all the different aspects of healthcare, insurance boards, product trials, research, now that I've gotten out of it, the only thing I really miss about medicine is the people. You know, there's, unfortunately in this country, I think our current administration is this trial, more or less with Obamacare, when it fails, I just pray we have something to rebuild. I worry about medicine. But it didn't take long. After that, I spent some time just sort of looking at life and figuring out what to do. I was a reserve for Ellis County Sheriff's Office for about 2 years prior to that. I contacted the administration, talked to them a little bit about becoming a full-time officer, and did that. Being a deputy, it's an interesting sort of path that brought me to the point I'm at today. When I became a deputy at Ellis County, I think that's when the real education began. I had no idea some of the things that went on in Ellis County. As a deputy, we tend to see people at their worst, at the most vulnerable point in their life. And at that point, you have to just put the world away for a minute and be there for that person. We do that every day, and it's that appreciation of just the struggles that people go through, life in and of itself. That's, I guess, with the experience I've had, and excuse me, with business and healthcare, medicine, now with law enforcement, public safety, some of the decisions that our Commissioner's Court makes at times and different times, I felt compelled to get involved, and I was blessed in the fact that I was given the opportunity to do this, and decided to take advantage of it. You know, I have 1,000 note cards here, and really what it comes down to is this. As far as the platform goes, you know, I think everybody wants the same thing. You want a quality lifestyle, protect your property, be safe in your home, raise your children. The work of the Commissioner's Court is what it is. It's the way we affect that work or do that work that really makes a difference. And I think that's, if I want to leave you with any point at all, that's what I think is important. When we do that work, we listen to the people, do the people's work, and we vote their will. When elected, that's what I'll do. That's all I'll do. Devote myself to the people of Precinct 2 in Ellis County, move forward with doing their work to the best of my ability. I appreciate your time tonight.